is not the first time we've tried coaching, I guess. And so people will always tell you that they're going to solve the world for you. So I think what the difference was, and I think it's a great sales pitch from your point of view, is that that you put some guarantees around the performance, and that was what probably got it over the line for us. Especially we were struggling with our budget in a really tough year, and to find 40 or 50K to do this certainly wasn't easy from my point of view. So that was the difference, and there's certainly I've got no regrets, and I think the numbers are very positive, and and as a company we're performing much better than we were this time last year, which is awesome. But so no, it's been very positive from my point of view.
Appreciate that. What's different that you've seen about the guys, Jesse, from you as looking over the top of them? What are you spotting with some of the guys that's different?
Yeah, small things. I think that there's a lot more hunger there.
Jesse, what would you say to the board in terms of the investment? How have you reported it in the board papers? How do you sum it up for them?
Well, so far it's just been this is what's happening, and I think the proof is in the pudding now, and you can certainly point to the numbers. But I think it's deeper than that, isn't it? You're getting people who are a lot more engaged.
How did it compare to your last training that you had a crack at?
It's been a lot more intense, but I think we knew that going in. We've probably been guilty of having a couple of sessions. People have been really engaged, go away being quite excited, and then nothing happens. And we haven't done enough to follow up on that stuff previously. So we've invested money, we've spent the time, and then, as a management group, we haven't followed through with that. So I think that's the challenge for us now, isn't it? To use these tools and make sure that we don't just drop everything just because the 8 weeks is finished, so to speak. So
So you're happy with the numbers? Don't disclose the numbers. Like, you're happy with the trend, the direction, Jesse? Like, you're seeing a return on the investment?
Yeah, I think so. Yep, I don't think there's anybody that's that we're questioning. I guess that the proof in the for us, the proof's in the pudding in 6 months' time, isn't it? But we've got the opportunity is to keep these guys engaged. And
I think I said to Catherine at the start, when we were onboarding, that I think you asked the question, what you see, they reveal themselves to you. They actually reveal themselves by their behavior, their participation, their engagement, their login, their attendance, their contribution, all those things. Last question, what would have happened if you didn't do this training?
And I actually think the process that we went through, that were given the opportunity, the guys that were selected, they see that there's, we're not going to muck about if we don't think there's, we don't think that you're going to make it. So that, I think, although Hamish was talking about a lifeline, I think, there was some of these guys certainly weren't at the lifeline stage. There's some, it's just trying to. But I do think that process was really powerful in itself, that we, that they were given an opportunity, and those that took it knew they had to take it.
I just want to say, particularly Catherine as well, to all of you, thanks for supporting me and trusting me in that process, because I know it was a little bit brave to put them all in the room. And I said to you, we need to signal that training is earned, it's not entitled. We actually are drafting and interviewing them as much as they are interviewing us. We're qualifying them and they're qualifying. The biggest thing is those guys need to honor the investment. They need to honor the investment. You, Anthony, hugely grateful for you for being persistent and making the business case. I think the numbers are good. Jesse, as you say, time will tell, but the trend is so far a friend. We've seen some good bounce, and Hamish notwithstanding, we're getting some better prices. They still have to get their head count. They still have to get those stock units anyway to get those numbers. So regardless, they're getting the numbers. But I think the most expensive thing we all face, friends, is if we don't continue, and I say the royal we, and wherever I fit in, you tell me when, I don't mind. But for you guys coaching the team, because when you coach them, you coach the right guys, you'll get the right results.